Hello guys. Today I'm just going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of becoming a pilot. Um, so the the main advantage, obviously, it's a highly skilled profession, and you get paid very well, and you have a lot of benefits depending with the company that you're working for. You have for airlines, I'm sure they have like um, medical aid benefits. They have per diems. They have housing allowance, education allowance for the kids, and you can also be traveling for free. You or for free or at a very low cost for you and your family and your friends. So it depends with the airline that you're working for, but in general, you have various benefits that you get as a package when you start working in aviation. The advantage number two, you get to see more places. You get to travel quite a lot around the world. So many places that you can be if you are working for long hauls airlines, or if you're working for a company like I work for. It's not an airline company, it's just a small company, but I get to travel a lot of places, pretty much the whole of Europe, United States, North Africa, and Asia, etc. So those are some of the benefits of being working as a pilot in the aviation industry. Some of the disadvantages of being a pilot is that you're going to miss a lot of birthdays, funerals, events, and everything like that. You don't have a weekend. You have to work throughout the year, Christmas, New Year, weekends, everything. You also sometimes you're going to be working away from your family. You're going to spend quite some time away from your family. So if you have kids, you tend to lose some of the stage of their growth. If they're growing up. So those are some of disadvantages of being in the airline business. There are a lot of advantages and disadvantages, but I just thought to mention a few so that if you're considering to become a pilot, things that you also have to know. Also, again, it's the initial cost, the initial investment. It's very expensive to become a pilot. To go through your training is very vigorous, and you spend a lot of money, a lot of time studying, but financially it's a very big investment. And also if you lose your medical aid, I mean, that's it. You lose your license. So it's very delicate industry to be in, but so you have to maintain your physical fitness, mentally fitness, emotional fitness, everything. You got to be on the ball, and also you have to be studying throughout your career. You have to be tested on various things throughout your career. In the airline business, you have to be going through what they say proficiency checks, every 6 months for you to be on top of the game in terms of emergencies, how to handle emergencies and things like that. So you are constantly studying, you are constantly tested, and you have to stay physically fit, because once you lose your license, once you lose your medical, you lose your license. So you just have to bear in mind with these things. Also, 9 out of 10. I mean, it's a not stressful job. 9 out of 10. But there are some points that you can be overwhelmed with stress and things like that. So those are some of the things that you need to just to be aware. The advantages and disadvantages of being a pilot. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.